Hey guys, this is the setup video for the Edison OS Mini. As you can see, the box is here. We'll open up the box and you're going to see your dream box here. And behind the dream box, what you'll see is, sorry, my apologies, you'll see all your cables. So this is LNB1 and this is LNB2. This is where you put the cables coming in from your dish. If you only have one cable coming in from the dish, you put it into LNB1. If you have two cables coming from the dish, you put it into LNB1 and LNB2, so one cable in each. You never put a cable from the Sky Dish coming into loop out. We don't use loop out. I'm going to repeat that one more time, guys. We don't use loop out for any cables coming in from the dish. It's only LNB1 and LNB2. If you only have one cable coming in from the dish, you plug it into LNB1. This is very, very important, guys, because the box will not work without it. Here's your HDMI port. Here is your Ethernet port. So basically, if you're connecting the box up using a hardwired Ethernet cable connection from the modem, this is where you put it, although it's not necessary because the box does have built-in Wi-Fi. Okay? Here is your USB port, and here is your power port. Okay, guys? Now, if we go back into the box, what we're going to see is, if we fish around in here, we're going to see a USB stick. Okay, this USB stick is basically used for all the recordings, and it's and a couple of other things as well. It's very, very important that this USB stick is put into the box before we actually turn the box on. The box will not work if this USB stick is not plugged into the box before we switch it on. So we're just going to take off the top of it here now. Excuse me. And we're going to plug this so we're going to do this before we actually plug the box in. We're going to plug the USB stick in to the USB port. Okay, so that's the first thing that we're going to do. Now, if we have a look back here, what we're going to find is we're going to have our power cable. Okay, we are also going to have some batteries for our remote control, and we will have our remote control here then, guys. As you can see, the remote control is very, very like Sky. It's a very easy, seamless transition from Sky as well. So make sure you put the batteries in the remote control as well, guys. So this is what I want to see at the start. I want to see, before the box gets switched on at all, the USB stick in the back, okay? Your power cable then goes into here. But I don't want you to put the power cable in, guys, until everything else is connected first, i.e. your HDMI cable and your cables coming in from the dish. I already have a box set up over here, guys, which I'll take you over to in a minute. So basically what I want you to do, after you have the USB stick in, I want you to then go over, plug out your Sky box, plug in your cables coming in from the dish, and plug in your plug in your HDMI cable then. After all of those are plugged in, then I would like you to plug in the power cable from the box and then switch on the box. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you over to where the actual box that I actually have set up already. So I already have all this all installed, and when you plug in the power cable from the box, what will happen is the box will actually switch on. So as you can see here, guys, this is the box and it's already pre-installed. So we have two cables coming in from the dish in the back. I'm not going to take it out now to show you. And we have a HDMI cable. Obviously the USB stick is in. It's very, very important that USB stick's in. And also we have our power cable on. So I'm going to put the power cable in there now, and we're going to switch on the box. When you switch on the box for the first time, guys, it's going to come up and it's going to say boot. Now it does take a few minutes for the box to actually load up. Okay, and when it says boot, basically what's going to happen is you're going to see this on the screen. You're going to see open VIX, please wait. Okay, the box is then going to start loading. So at the moment it's 49, well, at the moment it was 49%, it's gone back down to 7, so that's going to go all the way up to 100%. Once that's at 100%, guys, that means the box has loaded. Now I am going to repeat this once again, guys. Please make sure that the USB stick is in the back of the box, and please make sure that it's kept in the back of the box at all times. If you are using cables coming in from the dish, make sure if you only have one cable, you put it into LNB1. If you have two cables, you put one cable into LNB1, the other one into LNB2. We do not use the loop out. We do not use a loop out. And as I said, also make sure that you have your HDMI port in. So the box has been loaded up now, guys. As you can see, that's the time. It's 10:42. and the box has been loaded up. Now when the box initially gets loaded up, guys, it does take about a minute or two for the box to speed up. It is very, very sluggish for about the first 150 seconds. Now when the box has been loaded up, what I want you to do, I want you to take your remote, and the first thing I want you to do on your remote is I want you to press the green button. So point the remote at the box and press the green button. The green button, guys, is basically going to show you what sort of satellite signal is coming in from your dish. So as you can see up here, you've got satellite signal, and also this is satellite signal as well. So we are 90% and 94%. If any of these figures are below 80%, that means that you're getting a very, very poor signal from your satellite dish. And that also means that basically the box will be freezing, you won't be getting a good picture, and you'll need to get your dish realigned. So bear in mind, guys, if any of those two figures are below 80%, then that's your dish. So you're going to have to get your dish realigned. And you check your dish by basically pressing the green button. So we'll exit out of that there now, guys, by pressing the exit button, and we're back out to a blank screen. So now we know that the box has been connected and it's getting a very good signal from the dish. The next button I want you to press, guys, is your yellow button. Your yellow button is going to connect your box up to your Wi-Fi. Okay? Now, if you're using a Wi-Fi, it's WLAN connection. So I just want you to press OK on the remote control. So we'll just press OK, and it goes into here. Now, as you can see, you have adapter settings, name server settings, network test. I want you to scroll down to scan wireless networks. Okay? Scan wireless networks and press OK. Once you go into scan wireless networks and you press OK, what's going to happen is all the available wireless networks are going to come up. So as you can see, we're on Vodafone here. So what we'll do is we'll just press OK on Vodafone. There's another Vodafone there. When you click into your internet, what it will do, you'll basically be able to see use interface. This might be switched on, or it might say yes or no next to it. This one currently says no. If it says no, I want you to press left or right and bring it over to yes. So user interface has to be switched on to yes. When you go down here, encryption, if it says encrypted, I want you to go over to WPA or WPA2. So I'm just going to repeat that again, guys. If it says encrypted or anything else, you need to go press left or right over to WPA or WPA2. If it's on WPA2 already, that's okay. So the two most important parts here are user interface yes and WPA or WPA2. Then you want to go down here. Your encryption key is actually your Wi-Fi password, guys. Now, if there's a Wi-Fi password already in there, that would just basically mean the reason that that's in there is because we test all boxes before they actually leave the office. So if the Wi-Fi password is in there, I just want you to delete it. And the way that you delete the Wi-Fi password is by pressing the previous button here. Can you see previous under the button number 7? If you just press previous, and it'll delete your Wi-Fi password. So just for example, I'm going to put in a fake Wi-Fi password here there. And if I press the button previous, which is that one, it will actually delete that. So we're back down now. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in our Wi-Fi password, and make sure that when you put in your Wi-Fi password that it is case sensitive. If it's capitals, make sure you put capitals in. If it's numbers, please put numbers in TNC. Now, the way to put your Wi-Fi password in is like the old days when we used to do a lot of texting. As you can see, and the number 2 is ABC. If you want to go to B, you just press 2 twice. If you want to go to C, you press 3 twice, okay? So TNC. And as I said, guys, it's very, very important that before you switch the box on, that the USB stick is in the box. If you decide to put the USB stick in after the box is switched on, the box will not start up properly. So that's my Wi-Fi password in there, guys. Okay? And all I want you to do then is to press the OK button. As you can see down below, it says press OK to activate these settings. What will come up then is it'll say, are you sure that you want to activate this network configuration? You want to click OK, yes. and then it'll say please wait while your network configuration is activated. And what will happen, it'll let you give you a little countdown timer there. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? And as you can see here, basically what it'll do, it'll bring up all your details there. So guys, that means that the internet has been connected to the box. I want you to press exit, exit, and exit, back out to the blank screen. Now, the internet has been connected to the box, guys, but what we basically need to do now, we need to switch the box on and off for the box now to boot up with the internet on it. So I either want you to plug the cable out of the back of the box, or the little switch on the back of the box, you can switch it on and off, or just plug it out from the mains. So once you have the Wi-Fi password in, guys, I want you to basically switch the box off, not using the remote control, either from the mains or plug the actual cable out of the back box and switch it back on then. So now that we've switched the box back on, it will say boot once again. And the box then will basically start loading up, as you can see. And this picture will come up on the screen once again. So we're just going to give it a few minutes there now, guys, just to boot up. And this only takes a few minutes for the first setup. It doesn't take this long every time that you switch the box on. Once this has been set up for the first time, it's literally just plug it on, switch it off, and it's immediate, okay? So as you can see there, guys, we're at about 45% loaded. The box is booting up. And as I said, it just takes a few minutes for this to work. And as I said, it is the first time. This is only a first time issue. So as you can see there now, guys, the boxes came on. And it's on Sky Sports 3. The picture still hasn't came up. It's going to take at least another 30 seconds for the pictures to come up. I don't want you to do anything with the remote control. I don't want you to touch anything. So as you can see there, guys, the boxes came on, and straight away the TV has also came on there now as well. Now as you can see, the loading bar in the top left hand corner, because essentially this is the first time that the box has been connected to the Wi-Fi in your house and been switched on in your house, it still is going to take a few seconds for this box to load up. You can use the box right now, but it will be a bit sluggish. The box will take about another 100 to 200 seconds to completely download all the files that it needs and to basically speed up. So just for example, if I start pressing anything on the box, you might have a little delayed reaction actually on the box. And as I said, that is only for the first few seconds, for the first few minutes once the box is plugged in, okay? Because what essentially is happening here, guys, is the box is downloading loads of files here from the internet and pulling lots of stuff in from the USB stick and also the dish. And it just does take a few seconds for this to happen, okay? So once you've waited a few minutes, guys, I'm going to show you, and the box is loaded up, I'm going to show you how the box basically works, okay? So obviously you have your up and down buttons to switch your channels, and as you can see, it's nearly identical to Sky. It's very, very similar to Sky. It's a very easy, seamless transition and switch over from Sky TV to one of these boxes, okay? Obviously you have your channel up and down, and then you got your volume, and then you have all this stuff here. Now, what I want you to do, guys, for the TV guide or the group guide, I want you to press the TV button, okay? So once you press the TV button, guys, you're going to have exactly the same as Sky, all the selection of all the groups here. So just for example, if we go into entertainment, and as I said, we can pop down to any of these, and you can see what's on now and what's on next. Now remember, I was explaining to you that it takes a few minutes for the box to load up, and that's the reason why you can't see what's on now or what's on next on these channels, okay? Because they haven't populated yet. It just takes a few minutes for this to happen, okay guys? Just for example, if I go into, we'll say sports has already populated. So you just scroll down here through Sky Sports 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as you can see on the right hand corner, you can see what's on now and what's on next, okay? So just for example, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go into Sky Sports 4 and press OK. When we're in the Sky Sports 4, guys, if you press the OK button once, it brings up what you're watching. If you press it again, it brings up an information button there of what that your box is all about. Okay? Now, there's a button here, guys, called EPG. If you press the EPG button while watching something, what it's going to do, it's going to bring up your 7-day TV guide, okay? So as you can see here, it's a 7-day TV guide. You can see 7 days forward into the future. And this is how you set all your recordings. So just for example, if I wanted to record Formula 1 today at 1:15, what I'd actually do is I'd scroll over to it. I'd press the bottom right hand corner record button, okay? And add timer is going to come up. If I press select, and then basically as you can see, next to Formula 1, you're going to have the record button. And that means that that's going to be recording at 1:15. If I wanted to delete that recording, what I want to do is press the record button again on it, and then press delete timer. That's how you do all your recordings, guys, okay? That's the live TV part of it. And it's very, very easy, a good, nice, easy, seamless transition from Sky, and very, very easy to use. So guys, that's the live TV part of the box. Very, very impressive and very easy to use. The next part of the box is what I want you to use is all of your box sets and on demand. So when you're watching TV, if you just press the red button this time, once you press the red button, you're going to come into this thing and it's going to say Plex server. If you press OK on Plex server, it's going to have all your all your TV shows, contents, and all your movies, okay? So just for example, for this demonstration, your kids' movies, your soaps, your sports, your documentaries, your UFC, everything. I'm going to click into TV shows A to F, okay? So when we click into TV shows A to F, you're going to have a couple of other options. Just click into all shows, okay? Once you've clicked into all shows, basically guys, this is where all your box sets, we've got over 100,000 movies and 50,000 box sets in this section. Whenever a new movie is released in the cinema, it updates onto the box automatically. Whenever a new episode of a box set comes out, it updates into the box automatically. So if we just scroll down, as you can see a nice little detailed description of what show you're about to watch and a nice little photograph. So just for example, if we clicked in here to say Broke Girls, 2 Broke Girls, and season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll just go into season 3. And as you can see, all the episodes there. We click into one of the episodes then, but just by pressing select, okay? The screen will then go blank for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then you're watching your box sets. To exit out of your box sets, guys, you literally just press the exit button, and then you continue pressing exit until you are back out to the live TV. As I said, it's the TV button to get our groups. And just for example, we can go down to our documentaries. And as you can see now, they're all populated now. So when you first switch it on, you might not be able to see what's on now and what's on next in the right hand corner. That's only because the box is populating, it's loading up. It does take a few minutes for that to work and for that to happen. Okay, as you can see, this is the group, the entertainment group that we went into earlier on. It wasn't populated earlier on. It is populated now. Okay, we'll just go into one of those there now. So guys, that's how you set up the box. It's very, very important that you watch the full video, the full setup video, and follow the full setup video as well. If you do have any problems, there's a sticker on top of the box with the tech support number. Our tech support lines are open Monday to Friday, 10 in the morning till 10 at night, and Saturday from 10 till 6, okay? So guys, that's the box. That's how you set up the box. If you follow all the steps and the box isn't coming on, please rewatch the video and follow all the steps. If you have any problems after that, please ring our technical support team and they will be able to talk you through the setup as well. Thank you very much for your time, guys, and enjoy your watching of your new TV system. Thank you.